There is a cost of living crisis and it's impacting everyone. Every donation is an investment in our community. How can we make change and support the community in the best way possible? At United Way, we are working year-round to make community impact. It's actually a very long process. We pull together community members that help make the funding decisions for us. They work with our staff team and make those decisions, and then that's what goes out to the community. Data, the research, and the advice from community partners is really critical to that.
Often people will tell us that they haven't eaten, and that's how they're stretching their dollar. Food insecurity does not discriminate. At this point, we're seeing 1,450 people a month coming into the food bank. As the unemployment rate grows, our numbers will increase here at the food bank. So we are so crazy fortunate here to have such an incredible volunteer group that supports the food bank, and it's because of them that this is the way it is.
Hundreds of people across our community volunteering on a weekly basis to help feed members of our community. And that dedication is really inspirational.
So by feeding somebody for a week, you've given them the mind space to be able to handle whatever's going on in their life right now.
We try to encourage people to recognize that everyone within this community is part of the community, whether they're housed or unhoused. Often the van is that sense of belonging that people really latch onto in times of need.
The connection that you can create in one day, I feel, is a ripple effect. They may come back for supports, and then they may feel comfortable reaching out for other services. It really could truly be life-saving.
So we receive a bunch of donations from communities. We set it out and people can grab the food or whatever, help themselves. To be able to offer these things either weekly or bi-weekly is really important. I love the idea that you can be accessible, you have time with people, you can really hear people's stories and build relationships, which I think is really important when accessing healthcare in general. To have a van, to have a team that is able to spend time and listen to what people need and think of a creative way to be able to do that. Like, I think that's pretty needed.
Kids need jobs, and I feel that the impact that these kids have on kids in the general community is much greater on the court than the job they might get serving fries and gravy. Wherever they do find a job, mentorship is invaluable. This kind of situation where you have that filtered down effect really lends to more success for more kids.
As great as it is to play basketball, I think it's so much more than that. There's the exercise, of course, but to me, I think about connection to mentors and peers.
It's such a good opportunity for kids. He tries to help them turn their life around or steer them in a better path, and I really think that's really important.
With the United Way funding, we're able to keep our program alive and running in the communities we serve. It's really been a lifeline for our program.
I'm really happy to partner with them because we might not be saving lives, but we're definitely helping kids to better their circumstances.
We are incredibly thankful for what donors do to support United Way, because it's coming back into your community and supporting your neighbors, your friends, and your family within your community, and that's critical.
Each donation is an investment in supporting our neighbors get through whatever they are facing.
We really want the members of the community to recognize that their contribution can go a long way.
It's more than just getting a test done. It's more than just coming to get food. Like, you're building a sense of community.
I can try to mentor them and teach them those little things that they're obvious to me, but they're not to others.
Once you start helping people and you see the results and see that they actually value your help, then that's just more encouragement to continue.
You build on that essence of neighbors helping neighbors, because people can't give back to their communities if they don't have their basic needs met.
What you're investing in is Hours of building resilience with children and youth, days of providing critical care for members of our community, weeks of healthy and nutritious food, and years of planning and community impact.